I know you gonna dig this.
8121 Talk, I'm back at you again. Had a few mishaps a little bit earlier. But 8121 Talk, I'm back at you again, and I got some food for thought for you that I was just thinking about myself. And that is, drum roll. So, can you say what you want to say? And is everything worth saying something? Is it? I happen to believe that you cannot say what you want to say, even though they tell you it's a free country. You can say whatever you want to say. You can speak on anything you want to speak on. Truth to the matter is, there's consequences with that, right? Like I could pop up and I could say, man, I don't like you, your fat ass. And then you could come back and say, I don't like you, dumb fat. Now, yeah, I said what I wanted to say, but the consequence behind that is the person on the other end, they can say something too. And if you ain't built like that, it might not land so properly. You know what I mean? We already established that you can't say what you want to say because there's consequences. I gave you a little example, but you can get your ass whipped or whatever. All right. The next thing is, should you speak on everything? Everything you hear, everything you disagree with, should you speak on it? Is it necessary to speak on everything? Again, I don't think so. And the older you get, the more you kind of pick and choose what you want to be involved with. You kind of pick and choose, is something worth your time? And it gets better as you get older, but it's also tough. You can't speak on everything because everything's not worth your time. You speak on it, you go down the line, there's more conversation, there's more dialogue, there's more nonsense. You could have did without that and moved on and did something else that you would rather be doing or talking about. When you think about it, if you think about stuff like this in particular, there's a saying that I wanted to talk about on another podcast. Is think, do, become, are. If you think it, you'll do it. If you do it, you'll become it. And when you become it, you are it. Just what you were thinking. So with that being said, if you walk around all the time, I speak my mind. The distance from here to here is short. I ain't got no filter. I say what I gotta say. 9 times out of 10, nobody f***s with you. They don't like coming around you because you're a cloud and you always got some nonsense going on. That's a situation where it's like, man, you shouldn't speak on everything, And then who you say things to. I might say something to my father that I would not say to my mother. I mean that one. I might say something to a cousin that I might not say to a friend, and vice versa, right? I may say something to my wife, or I might not say something to my wife that I would say something to someone else who don't mean as much. So as you get older, you got to filter this stuff. You got to understand, I can't say what I want to say. I can't speak on everything I want to speak on. And most importantly, if I do decide to speak on it, I got to filter my words and be careful about what I'm saying because there's consequences to those words. There's consequences. So at the end of the day, take those 3 things. Think about what you're saying, and you have to filter what you say. That's it. You got to filter what you say. I got a message on social media, and someone was asking me, hey, what do you use to film shit? Because they, stuff because they trying to get into it. Okay, first of all, Insta360, not Insta, I'm bugging. DJI 360 cam. I like using this because I could just put it up and film everything and frame it later. Action 5 Pro. It's action camera. It's rough, tough, go in the water, rain, whatever, you get it. You can just throw this thing around and it's still good. Got ND filter on it too. DJI Pocket 3. Let me take it out of the case. This is the DJI Pocket 3. One of my favorites. Boom. Has a mechanical gimbal on top, so it's always steady. I have ND filters for this too, and this nice little case I got. If I open this case, the ND filters are inside right here. From 64 down to, I think, ND8 or whatever. Well, one of these might be a black mist, which is another conversation. And then I have what I'm filming on, which is the Osmo Nano. This is the R50V. This video I shot earlier on this. I shot it in 4K, C-Log 3, and I put it on my computer. My computer was like, man, if you don't get your dumb ass out of here, it didn't work. So I got to get a new computer. Does anybody have any experience with the M1 Max, M2 Max, M3 Max, M4 Max? I don't know if the M5 Max is out, but if you do you have any experience with it? Because I want to know, which one should I get? I don't want to break the bank. And I'm hearing a lot of people say the M1 Max still gets the job done, but I'm a little worried about AI stuff, AI technology and stuff like that. Because a lot of these software companies are incorporating AI, and I don't want to get something old and don't work. But if you have any information, or you can point me in the right direction, because I'm tired of looking at videos with benchmarks. I don't care about all that. Do the thing, work. 8121 vlog. I'll holler at you, dog. Peace.